Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and I will be going through the new cards shown throughout the past 7 days. First we have Murakumo and they have some Yasuie support. The first one being Stealth Dragon Yashabayashi. He's a grade 2 and he has an auto Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may Soul Blast 1 and until the end of turn this unit gets plus 2000 power and the Shadow Stitch ability on the rearguard circle. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked Vanguard, if the attack didn't hit, countercharge 1, choose one of your units and it gets plus 2000 power until the end of turn. And also, as a continuous on the rearguard circle, if you have a grade 4 Vanguard with Yasuie in its name, this card can attack from the back row. So the second skill, being a continuous, is really helpful, seeing as you can just leave him on the back row for your Yasuie stride. And even when you can't power him up, you can at least take down some of the rear guards or just have him purposely not be able to hit the Vanguard and then Shadow Stitch him onto the field. And the first skill works great with the Yasuie stride, with being able to refresh the counter blasts that Yasuie gives. So you counter blast with Yasuie, but you counter charge with this guy and it sort of cycles. Next, the grade 1 Stealth Dragon Onibayashi. With Shadow Stitch on the rearguard circle, Generation Break 1, at the end of the battle that one of your units attacked a Vanguard, if the attack didn't hit, this unit gets auto on the rearguard circle. When one of your units attacks hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with the Shadow Stitch ability, or with Yasuie in its name, you may put this card into your soul, draw a card, and countercharge 1. So a pretty nice countercharger and soul charger, which the soul could then be used to help you put your perfect guards in your hand from Shizune. And lastly for Murakumo, we have a G-Guardian Ambush Demon Stealth Rogue Shishi Yuzuki. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle during the battle that your Vanguard was attacked by a Vanguard, choose up to one of your rear guards, move it to Guardian Circle and it gets plus 5000 shield. Then search your deck for up to one copy of that card and call it to Guardian Circle. Hopefully we get a way to recycle from the drop zone, as unlike Hogan Wing, these cards do not go to the bottom of the deck. But I'm pretty sure that they will get a recycler because they've needed it for a long time. It also hurts it a bit that the effect only happens when a Vanguard is attacking your Vanguard. It doesn't seem like that much of a strong ability for it to have that restriction, unlike Defeat Flare Dragon, but hopefully this is just showing that we will get something better, but we'll have to see what happens. Success has finally been revealed to us, which makes all the keywords in the set revealed. This one activates when one of your rearguard's power reaches a certain amount, but other units take from this, unlike what people were originally thinking. To show what I mean, we have the grade 3 specially appointed Professor Aosha. He's a grade 3, great nature, success 25,000, so this unit becomes successful when any of your rearguards get 25,000 power or more. So auto on the Vanguard Circle with Generation Break 1, when this unit becomes successful, you may drop a card from your hand and stand this unit. Then on the Vanguard Circle with the Generation Breaker 1, when this unit attacks, choose one of your rearguards and give that unit 4,000 power and the continuous ability of this unit cannot be chosen by trigger effects. If done wrong, you can miss the chance to gain the benefits from the restand, but a good way to help with this is the Break Ride Honorary Professor Chat Noir, as this will help you achieve the restand while your rearguards are attacking. Next we get a familiar face, Lifelong Honorary Professor Sylvestre. He's a stride this time, and he has success 25,000. And the continuous, if the number of rearguards you have is 3 or more, this unit gets plus 10,000 power, and when this unit becomes successful, draw a card. So it's a nice little first stride. If you don't have anything else to use at that point, it'll help you survive long enough to the point where you are drawing so many cards each turn. Now a bit of Big Belly support with the grade 2 card, Problem Child Grey Belly. He has success of 20,000, and on the rearguard circle, once per turn, Generation Break 1. When this successful unit attacks, and you have a Vanguard with Big Belly in its name, you may Soul Blast 1 to give 2 other rearguards plus 4,000 power, and at the end of turn, draw 1 card for each of the chosen units and retire them. So if you're using stuff like Crayon Tiger and use it on him and then use this skill on 2 others, you can end up drawing 3 extra cards, which will make a big difference on your opponent's turn. And we also get the GR, the first GR to be announced, and it is the Great Nature GR Omniscience Dragon Afank. He's a stride, He's got an Act once per turn to counterblast 1 and G-blast any G unit. Choose any number of your rear guards and they get continuous. This unit cannot be retired by card effects. And for each chosen rear guard, this unit gets plus 4,000 power. This is a great little tech tap in your G-zone, especially against Kagero, because of the trouble that Kagero's G-Guardians have been giving Great Nature recently. And a lot of the newer cards draw before retiring, so this guy works best for G-decks most likely, and it works great with Grey Belly as well. I think this card will be seen the most in big belly decks. Sadly, we only get one Mega Colony this week, which is very upsetting for me at least. She is 6 Horns Mutant Honeycomb Queen. She's a perfect guard, so she's a Sentinel. When it's placed on Guardian Circle from hand, drop a card, nullify an attack on your Vanguard. And she has the Rear Guard Circle ability, Generation Break 1, Dark Device. When an attack of one of your units hits, you may Soul Blast 1 to bounce this to hand. So it's good that only one of your units has to hit. It doesn't have to be her or the one she's boosting, which is very nice, but it battles for soul with Dark Face, and the counter charge of Rebel Mutant Star Shield is very good for Mega Colony right now. There's only one card left this week, and it's a promo, Research Student Mahurin. It's a grade 2 Great Nature, which makes me think that it will be a box topper. Has success 20,000 and a continuous on the rear guard circle. If this unit is successful, this card cannot be retired due to effects from cards. So it's essentially a grade 2 9,000 power version of Sea Stampotter. It probably will see a little bit of play because you're not going to be using Afank every turn, and it stops Denial Griffin, so you can't really complain too much in this. And it's a pretty nice promo. Well, that is all for this week. Feel free to leave a comment on what you think about the new cards. If you have any questions about the ruling, just leave a comment and I'll try and answer as best as I can. And be sure to check out next week's video to keep up to date with all the Vanguard news. So I'll see you then.